Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'd like to speak to you about glotophobia. Have you ever limited or changed the way that you speak because of your accent? Have you ever been asked to tell a joke because you're from Andalusia, in the south of Spain? Have you ever had to hide your accent because you didn't want to let the world know that you were from Andalusia, or from Murcia, or from other place where people seem to mock their accent? Well, I can tell you that you're not alone. There are thousands of people who speak with an accent. And there are thousands of people, if not millions of people, who get laughed at for being from certain places and speaking certain ways. It's not so banal, actually. You can, and people have been, rejected from opportunities, not allowed to access certain jobs because of glotophobia. And glotophobia is a compound word. Glotto meaning linguistics, phobia, hate or rejection because of one's accent. It was a gentleman by the name of Philippe Blanchet who coined this term back in 2014, when at that time in France, 16% of the people had reported that at one point they had been rejected for a job or an opportunity because they didn't speak French with a sufficient enough Parisian accent. A study in Germany a few years ago reported that up to 20% of people had been subject to something very, very similar, not being able to get a job because their German wasn't good enough or didn't sound good enough, and definitely if they did get a job, it wasn't public facing. As a result, some countries have taken certain measures, like France, passing a law that would fine people who discriminate against others because of their accents with 45,000 euros or up to 3 years in jail. In Spain, it's maddening because this happens often to people from Andalusia or the Canary Islands, for example. But this is because they have, in other parts of Spain, a superiority complex, thinking that they are superior from an economic perspective, or people infer that the others on their social economic status, or even their intellectual, their level of intelligence, i.e. looking down on them because they have an accent, and denying them the opportunity to apply to jobs or other things. So even though people would say that they would love to party with somebody from Andalusia because they're a lot of fun, when it comes to jobs, their accent still gets in the way, and they would be less inclined to hire them. Going back in time, the King of Spain is known for have coining another phrase or term where he said, if you want to speak to God, speak in Spanish. If you want to speak to women, Italian. And your horse, speak to it in German. Now, there's also micro-glotophobia, which is when people say, oh my God, I could barely hear an accent. Or, oh my God, you really speak terribly, don't you? So, we all have accents that we love more and accents that we don't like as much. But do not, or you shouldn't allow this to fog your judgment and discriminate against people because of it. I say diversity in linguistics is good, and I say long live the accent. Thank you very much.